So we're jumping back into Against the Storm here, where we're playing the Queen's Hand mode. This is unlocked after you break the Adamantine seal on Prestige 20. In Queen's Hand mode, you essentially have a fresh save file, clear of meta progression, and the goal is to, within one cycle, break the Adamantine seal once again. Easier said than done, definitely. What is this? Oh, that's right. We can choose a world map modifier, which we're going to do. Replace that with something that's easy to beat. That's right. In Queen's Hand mode, you're playing essentially a permadeath mode. You have only one cycle to rebuild all your meta progression and break the final seal. And to further complicate matters, if you lose any settlement, you lose the whole thing. And you start fresh. Pretty brutal. So, we're going to pay this fellow to choose a new world map modifier. I've really been enjoying Frosts, reducing the radius of Earths. But there's some other ones that might make it easy. For example, playing with the starting Impatience could be good again. I would do that again. That helps to get a fast win. What was that called? Not Shattered Obelisk. That one's brutal. Spark Dew Crystal. Start with 6 Impatience. Starting with Impatience feels like a bad thing, but can actually be a good thing by speeding up our win. I could definitely help with some game basics, Angel may laugh. Because of different unlocks, you'll see some different things in the beginning of our session here, but the basics will still mostly apply. All right, let's pick Spark Dew Crystals. Try to get a fast win that way. Do we do it on the Scarlet Orchard? Or on the Cursed Royal Woodlands? Oh, this one's... No, we go to the Cursed Royal Woodlands because it's closer to the Citadel, and therefore we get more embarkation points to work with here. Means we can start with 24 amber. I like that quite a bit. Guess I'm picking Harpies here. Will my Against the Storm gameplay end up on YouTube? I definitely want to, if we get a successful Queen's Hand victory, I would like to put that on YouTube for sure. Let's see, are we feeling bold enough to raise our prestige level yet? I don't think we are. E20 would be 112 food, 9 seal fragments. Been trying on Prestige 2, where we get the longer storms to get fewer years until victory, basically. This game is really quite pretty, isn't it? And the user interface is really well designed for information. I'm going to pick... We don't have a lot of options here, but I'll pick the Amber and the Wood as our starting stuff. Tempting to take humans to go with this starting Impatience, but this caravan only has 7 people, which is unacceptable. This one has 10 people. And more total resources, too. Interesting. We'll have lots of Harpies, which can lead to swift wins as well. Harpies are pretty cool species. Underhand Pluto says, I tried going P20 on my Queen's Hand settlement for the 3rd settlement, and I was instantly killed by a bad glade event. Yeah, it's brutal. Still got to learn how to handle the first glade opening. Timing it with the settler, or with the trader, helps quite a bit. Itzul says, went to a New Year's party dressed as a harp. Everyone said I was too small, to which I replied, are you calling me a liar? It's great. Okay, so this is what we're going to do for the 3rd settlement here. We'll pick the Harpies, still on Prestige 2, with these starting bonuses. Let's take a look at our map. Oh, that's right, we have to pick this. Thank you for reminding me. Give me 5 more seal fragments. Let's embark. So, as part of this biome, we can't tell what type the glades are, which is a bit spooky. And there are restless spirits found within the forest. Don't have much difficulty modifiers. We just need 18 points to win. And Storm Season lasts for a full 4 minutes. But otherwise, we're playing mostly unmodified here in terms of bonuses. So usually what I like to do right away is get up 2 woodcutters camps. It's required initially. I also set up initial paths for my settlement, sort of laying things out in a grid. Helps me stay organized and efficient. And let's have a peek at the sorting blueprints. I'm not sure if we're going to take any of these. Yeah, this one really depends on whether we find fertile ground or not, I suppose. So usually I wait on the initial buildings until we break into the first glade. Year 1 for me is getting up my camps, getting up all my paths, making sure everybody has a house, and making sure your hearth gets to level 2. You need 8 villagers housed and 4 comfort decorations, which is not so hard to do. Want to put your houses far away from the warehouse. As the space next to the warehouse is premium space for buildings that require constant visits, like production buildings. Grishgore, thanks for the Prime sub in the 2 months. This game is awesome. Really, really enjoy Against the Storm. I don't have any reason to put up the trading post right now because we don't have any pack of provisions, which you need to trade. But it's worth getting pretty early. Might as well plop it down. And we get our first cornerstone. Sahilda's Secret Cookbook. Making jerky when we produce pie would be a very good food bonus. Well-rested workers. Workers with leisure fulfilled have a chance to double yields. Harpies don't do leisure, though. And that's a long-term thing. That's an advanced social need. I'll take the cookbook, I guess. Seems like we're reasonably likely to get pie online, especially if we make a deliberate effort. Okay, they're cutting away. The trees in this biome, lots of wood, some other stuff. That's fine. We actually want a harpy early on here. So we started with a bunch of impatience. In order to win the game, we have to fill the reputation meter entirely before the impatience meter fills up completely. And starting with the impatience meter essentially halfway full means that we have some trouble to get through. But it also means that our hostility starts lower. The more impatience you have, the more hostility is reduced, which means our villagers are overall happier. Don't usually look at my orders until I'm ready to open the first glade, which we're going to do during the first storm. Get both of these camps up. And we also need the decorations for the level up hearth. Let's do a park. Park yourself right here. Any suggestions on how to keep the game fresh after 140 hours? For me, I achieved that by pushing difficulties, going up to Prestige 20, which is really quite different playstyle from the lower Prestige. And also trying out map modifiers of various kinds, which further transform your play. Those push me quite a bit. But yeah, some of the Prestige levels are very game-changing. Definitely agree. Speed up a bit here now. So right now the Harpies will clear space around the warehouse as well as cutting towards the initial glades we're going to chop into. There's our trading post, which does not do a whole lot yet. Get Raving just picked up Dome Keeper. That's a great game. Definitely enjoyed my time with Dome Keeper. Doesn't have the replayability of some other roguelites, but it's definitely a good time while you're still learning it. Okay. Oh wait, no, we still need the decorations. That's right. Not okay. It's anything but okay. That's right. Not all roguelites need to be playable forever. I agree with that. Not every game has to sort of live up to that. So, Harpies at 15 resolve will slowly generate reputation for us. We're getting 0.1 per minute. That's actually pretty good. Means they'll only take 10 minutes to generate reputation points. And I think with zero hostility, we're only going to lose 4 resolve during the storm, too. Kind of cool. So as soon as we fulfill one of the advanced needs of the Harpies, we'll be able to do some good stuff. Each year has 3 seasons. First comes drizzle, then comes clearance, and then the storm. Each 4 minutes long, if you're playing at least on Prestige 2. And our goal is going to be able to cut into the first glade about halfway through the storm. Storm means he'll arrive at the correct time. Good. Not a whole lot else to do during year 1 here. Kind of waiting a little bit, gathering more resources. I guess we can expand the roads a bit. So once again, there's a global penalty to resolve apply during the storm. Depending on your level of hostility, you might also take additional penalties. For example, Creeping Shadows penalizes us for discovering a glade during the storm. It's kind of bad. Need coats for Cloudburst. XCOM Long War is also very replayable. I think a lot of games can get much more replayable with the aid of mods to sort of polish out the really sore spots. And Long War for XCOM did a very good job of that. Although there are issues still with that mod that do diminish the long-term enjoyment a little bit. Broken cover on some maps, certain perks being overpowered, stuff like that. It does really well overall. All right, now is the time that I like to look at my first 3 orders, approximately 2 minutes into the storm. So we see a timed order here. Timed orders disappear if you unpause the game, but usually give better rewards. This would unlock Apothecary, which can make biscuits, and boost our skewer production. All we have to do is complete any one dangerous glade event within 10 minutes, something I already plan on doing. Or we can just find some stuff in the woods and get bonus steel or clay production and some tools. This ain't bad either. Let's do Hurried Expedition. I plan on fulfilling this goal anyway. So let's do it. Complete 3 glade events to get 10 planks, or keep humans happy to get 30 grain, 3 parts. I'll take 3 glade events. And the last one, either make 3 different packs, or deliver 10 bricks. 10 bricks is a lot cheaper than this, so let's do camps. Camps can be fulfilled reasonably early. If we buy bricks from the trader, it's super easy as well. And now we should start cutting into glades. We're looking for a dangerous glade. Once we know what's in the glades, we can start picking blueprints with the knowledge of what we're up against. We're also going to accept at this time more people. Foxes are the third species. Foxes are pretty sweet. They work on glade events faster. Harpies come with a part, though. Or the human comes with a part. I'll take the human and the harpy here for the part. Alright, so we'll chop into the glade. I'm gonna put a... Oh yeah, we still have a harpy Earthkeeper. Set a human. Gaining impatience at 0.19 per minute currently. Get a black treasure stag. What is this? Here's the description. Flees to a nearby dangerous or forbidden glade. It is said that a special treasure awaits the one who captures it. Okay, so it fled here. If we open this glade within 4 minutes, we'll get an additional bonus. I'll play. I'll play. Wanted to find a dangerous glade anyway. Don't have any fabric. I'm actually a little worried that these camps won't get into that glade in 4 minutes. If I make it a little less wide. See what we can do. So that was a normal glade. We found a geyser of stormwater. We found a couple of copper ore veins, small herb node, and a couple small insect nodes. Those are fine. Keeps us fed for a little bit longer. Nothing important, though. Nothing major. Still haven't found the information I want to let me make a decision here, although I'm increasingly leaning towards maybe granary. Yeah, the Kaizo, in the context of Pokemon, Kaizo is a totally different meaning. For those unfamiliar with Kaizo Pokemon, it's basically like you make a Pokemon game about as hard as it could possibly be, which is kind of hard to do in the first place, and then take away basically anything the player would be able to do to achieve agency, resulting in what is essentially a slot machine video game with a Pokemon flavor to it. But it's basically pure RNG hell, the game, and there is only suffering. It's a particular flavor, oddly popular on Twitch. I've actually watched a fair bit of it. Kind of fun. Alright, so Farluff is here. We still have 2 minutes and 46 seconds to cut into the glade. I'm hoping that'll work out, but I'm a little concerned. Here's our next cornerstone. Old Fedora Hat. Increase the chance of bringing back twice as much from glade events by half, or improvised tools, giving us 10 tools for discovering a glade during the storm. Normally, improvised tools is awesome, and I pick it almost every time. However, Creeping Shadows will lower our resolve by -10 if I do that, which is really, really bad. So I guess I'll pick the other one. Lest we suffer horribly for trying to discover glades in the storm. Got any bricks? He's got bricks. That's what we would like to hear. Usually for my early traders, I like to pick up advanced building materials so I don't have to spend worker time making them. Especially since we started with lots of ember, we can buy quite a bit here. Give me all of your planks. Yeah, I mean it, all of them. Give me the 10 bricks I need for the reward thing. Give me, I don't know, 20 fabric. Enough to make harpy houses. Yeah, 20 fabric. And I'll trade a little bit of copper ore. Have I ever robbed a trader? No. No, I have not. Okay, so we just need to make a harvester camp. That's not hard. And we're still waiting on this. That also gives me what I need to make a warehouse over here to speed up the cutting. So we'll make a small warehouse here. Warehouse is basically a drop-off point for all materials. You really don't want your workers to have to wander more than about 1 glade distance between their workplace and the nearest warehouse, or else it will take forever. You will be sad. That's right. Attacking the trader gives you some immediate stuff, but then causes all your future traders to suck, basically. We're going to chop into this in time. I'm a little worried here, actually. Making sure you have the trader available when you cut into a dangerous glade is definitely helpful here. Uh-oh. Is this a forbidden glade? I think this might be a forbidden glade. Forgotten Temple of the Sun. Destroys all trade goods. No, no, this is dangerous. Okay, that's not too bad. That's right, and you can praise the sun with wildfire essence. You can also use ale, wine, oil, trade goods. Or we can excavate it with tools. There's also a large cache containing 3 ancient tablets plus 1 fabric production, 15 pack of provisions, and 40 pie. I am super breaking this open. And we get to choose a reward from the Black Treasure Stag. We can catch. Gain 2 or 3 random epic cornerstones, but lose 1 cornerstone. I don't care about that. Or 1 random legendary cornerstone. Those are pretty cool. I've never used a Black Stag before. Random legendary cornerstone could be a big deal. Could also be useless. 2 or 3 random epics is much more likely to hit something that's going to help. Let's catch it. So, what'd we lose? Looks like we lost the cookbook. Sahilda's Secret Cookbook. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, there it says. Sahilda's Secret Cookbook was destroyed. Newcomers arrive faster. Travel cost on trade routes reduced by -1. That means we can do trade routes without using packer provisions. And receive amber for every 5 completed trade routes. Wow. Wow, that's really good synergy. Awesome. Awesome news. So we can sell 11 stone and 0 pack of provisions for 5 freaking amber. Let's go. And I'll do the minimum here because we just want quantity of trade route. Well, that's delightful. You can also deliver this to get 15 more clay, 15 reed, and 3 parts, as well as another blueprint. Let's do that now. Okay, time to choose blueprints. We do have some fertile ground, so taking small farm is not a terrible idea. But I really like the idea of picking granary here, giving us access to pickled goods and fabric production. Let's take that. The plier can make flour. Brickyard can make bricks and pottery very easily out of clay. Need lots of wood to make, or lots of fuel to make the pottery, though. We don't want apothecary, because we can see that's already a reward for completing the dangerous glade event. What do I need for water skins? Leather, specifically. If we'd taken ranch, I could have done that. Having access to flowers seems important. Take supplier. Could go forester's hut for the farm field, making resin and crystallized dew. Not going to take workshop, so it's one of these. What clay pit? Clearance water. Do I have a clearance water geyser? Yes, I do. I've never tried clay pit. Let's try it. King Wilhelm, thanks for the Prime sub in the 4 months. Happy New Year. Ooh, I like Explorer's Lodge. Distillery can make porridge. Is that important? No, we want pie, jerky, and biscuits. Probably Explorer's Lodge, then. +1 global resolve for every rebuilt or salvaged ruin. Foxes like porridge, that's true. It's true. And so do the humans. We actually have 2 species that like porridge. Alright, alright. Antwok, thanks for the Prime sub in the 19 months. Any tips on making diving into Domekeeper most enjoyable? If you don't like the base gameplay loop of Domekeeper, there are a bunch of modifiers you can apply to runs. Like you could do a no monsters run, for example, if you don't like the fighting. However, you have to unlock them, I think. So you have to get some successful play in before it'll let you play without monsters. Bit odd. That's how it is, though. And I can buy oil here. If I don't want to use my wildfire essence. How much for 30 oil, sir? A sun-praising amount of oil. $7.50. We can do that. Let's trade some clay. The clay and reeds we can give up because we know we're going to get more of those with the clay pit. And then I can keep the wildfire essence, which lets us play with more stuff. Yeah. All right, you two go to the Forgotten Temple of the Sun. Please praise the sun. Doesn't take long, thankfully. Make sure oil does not get burned at the hearth. Don't allow that. Okay, looks good. Looks pretty good overall. We need some builders, is what I'm seeing here. We don't need the stonecutter's camp. There's a few things I want. Actually, this should be moved to over here. Because I want the warehouse to be in this glade. This is also where I'm going to make the second hearth. Let's put it right there. And then as soon as the Forgotten Temple of the Sun is cleared, we'll build a second town here, basically. That'll be good. Surely that'll be good. Erhan Pluto says, Clay Pit feels bad compared to anything else you can do with fertile ground. We'll see. I'm vaguely hopeful that we can do good things with it. Though I didn't parse how much I was going to need that stone, huh? Oh, well. I didn't mention a whole lot, by the way, but these Flaxfield Larges are actually nuts. There's 4 of them here, and you can gather a lot of food from them. Especially if you get bonuses to their production. We did that on a previous run. Generated hundreds of insect off a couple of flax fields. I liked it. And build this. make one of these. Okay, Grand Temple of the Sun is being praised. They will finish that easily in time. Food is dipping a little bit. That's a bit worrying. Yeah, because we only have one person on food. Let's fix that. Need more food. So the geyser pump will now automatically produce clearance water, which is required for the clay pit. We're low enough on food that I think selling... Well, I'll sell, again, one for the trade route completion percent. Because we want to do 5 to get 10 ember. Good ratio of people to put on food production. Great question. Does depend on your difficulty. I know you need at least 2 per 10 or so population. Oh, good. We completed that. We unlock Apothecary, which can make biscuits. And we already have a way to make flour with a supplier, is that right? Although we don't have that much. We do have some grain at least. We should make our supplier at minimum. Let's put that in the center of town. You are moving here. Doesn't matter where the trading post is, and you can move it at any time, so I usually just put it in an out-of-the-way corner. Also make porridge out of that grain. Let's make our distillery. Also here. Then we're 1 brick short of a hearth, huh? At least making bricks is not hard. We'll need the crude workstation to do that, though. I might as well get the makeshift post at the same time. Clothier can make coats at 3 stars. That seems very powerful. Since we already have a good way to make fabric. 1 fabric makes 10 coats. Coats keep humans and harpies happy. They even like working here. I guess we'll also build this near the warehouse. Stamping mill was a little tempting with all the clay. We could have made pottery out of it. We've already got flour, though. So I didn't see much benefit to taking the flour. For biscuits, we need... Oh, yeah, we don't have biscuits. That's not going to happen yet. Not until we get a better source of food, at least. Okay, they're taking stuff from the temple. Once they're done, we can put people on the other camps. Or the buildings that are going up. We just built a lot of stuff all at once. So year 2 and onward, I'm starting to focus on getting advanced food types online. The goal is to make your people happy enough to get to blue so that you can start gaining reputation. Easier said than done, though. Definitely. And foxes like working at the clay pit. That's good to know. Okay. And humans like making porridge. Good for them. We're taking foxes, whether we like it or not. They either come with leather or coal and berries. Given the food shortage, I'll take the berries. Coal is pretty good too, actually. And I'm going to immediately put some of them to work in the clay pit. Let's see how that goes. We also need to make some bricks. Please make them out of clay only. Please limit these to 10 for now. This biome does have free leather? I couldn't remember, and I forgot to check. Foolish. Oh yeah, and we need this. Hearth. And some more buildings. If we can get leather, that means we can make water skins, maybe. That'd be good. Help you out here. We must brick faster. That's right, the granary makes the fabric. Almost forgot about the granary. Almost. Fired. So much to do. Does seem like the clay pit just kind of has a slow production speed overall. But the fact that it's infinitely renewable is kind of cool. And works year-round, too. Normally this is where I would break into another glade-ish, timing-wise. I don't want to do that now, though. Creeping Shadows. We want to do that at the start of the next season. But let's try to remember to break into a new glade. Let's get into this one. Don't mark it yet. Food is going up now. That's a good sign. That's partially because of porridge happening. Porridge is definitely helping. For everybody. Overall, a very good year, too, for this settlement. I'm quite happy with where we're at currently. The harpies will cheer right up once the second Earth's online, too. People there. I'm going to want probably one more harpy thing. Probably. So let's make fabric out of reeds, since we have renewable reeds. I guess this is fine too, right? Limit these to 50. And we want... Yeah, we get +1 fabric from here. Questionable. Definitely questionable. 5 planks for 1 money. Sad. Probably worth it, though. +2 to vegetables production. Isn't a map... Oh, yes, it is. Okay. So we could find vegetables. +2 is a lot, as well. And would be a good ingredient for quite a few things. So, sure. Sure. I mean, the other options decline, right? So, whatever. Seems fine. Let's cut into that. And picked some new orders as well. Aid for the Fox Pack. 5 pack of provisions and 50 stormwater to get 3 Fox resolve. That's a pretty good reward. 12 pack of luxury goods is very hard to do and requires specific buildings, so it's an easy choice from me. Discover 3 dangerous or forbidden glades in 9 minutes to get an explorer's lodge. 40 jerky and a bunch of tools. Ooh, we can get even more fabric production by clothing our villagers. That one's easy, clothing the people. Yeah, this is coats for sure. Had I taken the small farm, we might consider advanced farming. Because we have 2-star packer crops production. We'd benefit from the reward, but this is easy clothing the people here. Easy peasy. Okay, man the hearth. Still need more workers here. So we don't actually have to work the clay pit, right? Here's our trader. She has more planks and more bricks that will help me. And more fabric, which I might buy. 17 amber gets us +1 resolve to all villagers with a house, which is probably worth it here. +2 coats production would be cute, but I don't think we need that. Let's see what's in the glade first. A few harpies would kindly make some progress here. There we go. Just a small glade, but it's a small glade containing a ruined trapper's camp, which we can use to collect large food nodes of meat-type objects. Cool. I don't open all timed orders at once, no, because some of the orders can be timed, and waiting gives you more time for those orders. Wouldn't say it's necessarily the best strategy, but it has been working quite well for me. Yeah, we definitely need more building people. All right, trap less for the moment. Doing just fine on fuel. Granary online. Newcomers will be here any minutes. That'll help too. Humans are the granary workers. You got it. Please just make fabric. The granary. Did I not trade with Sahilda? I totally didn't. Shoot. I was supposed to buy stuff. Well, dang. We missed our chance there. It's fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. Cool. Please do the thing here. I guess we can think about operating the clothier now, huh? Yeah, let's do it. And more people arrive. I want 4 people, so 4 people I'll take. Gonna make one more harpy house over here. Even though it's facing the wrong way, don't worry about it. Not actually a problem, I assure you. Okay, 3 people that need stuff to do. You guys are done. That's the people I was looking for earlier, actually. Let's see. Help out with the fabric stuff. And that means 2 people can clothe at the clothier. House facing actually matter? I don't believe so. No, I don't think so. Thankfully. We're just gonna make progress over here, I guess. We need to get some more points soon. Guess we'll favor the foxes. Gain a little bit faster here. 0.06 per minute. It's not very fast, though. But we're setting up pretty well. I'm not too worried here. Trapper's Camp works a lot faster than a small Trapper's Camp. I think it's not that much faster, huh? 17 seconds. It was faster. Odd. Either way, that earns us 3 more people, which is definitely helpful. The more people you have, the faster you gain reputation when your people are happy. And of course, the more workers you have to actually get stuff done, but also the more resource consumption you have. So it is a bit of a two-way street sometimes. Sometimes. Have all the planks we require. Good. What are we doing with the porridge here? I'm gonna run out of porridge very soon. It's a bit of a sad thing. More foxes in the clay pit, because you know what? Why not? See, pack of building materials trade for quite a bit. Could make one of those. We have time? No, we don't have time. Nah. It's fine. Tons of plant fiber, too, yeah. We're going to be able to keep coats on everyone for a very long time, is part of the good news here. We should definitely limit coats to 100, though. It'd be ridiculous. Forget to set limits on your stuff, or you will have a weird time. 2 unemployed workers currently. Cut wood, I guess. Gonna have a minus 12 penalty during the storm with hostility 2, so we just have to unpaper foxes. Shouldn't be bad. And then starting next year, year 4, I think we can really start to gain resolve from happiness pretty quickly. Let's also look at our new orders now, before I forget about these. Do religion 70 times. Have 30 farm fields and 25 pack of crops. Curious. Huh. Do the religion one. I don't think we're likely to fulfill either of those. Rebuild or salvage 3 ruins and 15 pack of provisions to get 12 tools. Or sell 60 amber to get faster traders. That'll be done for sure. Quick look at the trade routes here. We need more pack of provisions. We need. It's not always 0 costs, and I see a lot of leather stuff we could trade. I don't have that much food, but let's do a little bit here. Limit 10, please. Use the insects. It's the only food we actually have. Just so we can do a few more trade routes, make more money, get more stuff, more fast. Already sitting on 27 ember. Which is going to be able to do quite a lot during the next trader arrival. Get ready to break into this glade. Want to keep exploring to find new resources, new events, new caches, that stuff. This one. We'll cut towards. In particular, huh? Oh yeah, the Trapper's Camp is faster. 17 instead of 25. But I feel like on the with more unlocks, we had a much bigger difference between the two. Interesting. Shortcut M to move. I always forget about that. Explorer's Lodge, Tea Doctor, or Market, all service buildings here. Brawling Education, Treatment Brawling, Luxury Treatment are the options. Luxury takes wine, which we can, in theory, make. Tea requires... treatment requires tea, which we can do at the apothecary, and both the foxes and the harpies like being treated. This has a passive effect of increasing global carrying capacity, which is kind of cool. This one gives us global resolve based on complex food. This one gives global resolve based on ruins. I do generally like the Explorer's Lodge effect the most. I could see Market being good here. And you only need 2 people manned to get the Market card effect. Still take Market. There we go. Now I can sell these. Sell this, sell this. More amber, please. Stormwater won't be hard to get. We have a Stormwater geyser. Do we have any clearance water buildings? Clothier is a clearance water building, and so is Supplier. Yeah. Mushrooms. Is there anywhere I can make a 3rd Earth? Not yet. More shelters then. Okay, I'm gonna break into this glade pretty soon. Get both woodcutters' camps on that job here. Local production speed is faster, but traders arrive more slowly. Or cooking steam does nothing. Decline these. It feels bad to decline a orange perk. But I'm going to do it. Get 1 new order now. Let's just look at this. Gain a tavern and deliver 50 ale, or do 175 units of stormwater? That's not happening. Super not happening. Okay, foxes are back in the blue here. What else can we do? What else can we do? We are cutting into that glade, and the trader's going to be here any minute. Almost at the point where the humans are happy, and that'll be very good once they are. Except the porridge is gone. Could buy more porridge ingredients from Zorg. That's worth considering. Plus porridge production. You might have a point, Zorg. See what's in that glade first. Before we make any real choices here. Alright, perfect timing. Blight Rot Cauldron. We tear it down, causing it to produce Blight Rot cysts, or we cleanse it, Knew I should have bought that purging fire. I can cleanse it with coats. Seems pretty doable. You don't have any purging fire, right, Zorg? No, of course you don't. Oh, unfortunate. We have lots of clay, which we can trade as well. We might be able to turn that clay into pack of building materials and make it a bit more valuable, though. It's worth thinking about. So I'm going to buy... not brewery. I'm going to buy puffed grain. Keep up the porridge. Some herbs. Thank you. But are we actually making coats fast enough? Takes 2 minutes to make 10 coats? Yikes. So that tells me that we do want to cook up the pipes here. 1 minute. That's more like it. Okay. We're going to need a light post, too. For a couple of reasons. Got more fertile ground. We got a forager's camp. Oh, that's cool. So that can give us the big vegetable nodes if we find any. And more large flax nodes is good too. Could actually see it going double harvester's camp now, potentially. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, Clothier is definitely slow on its own. Thus the need for water empowering it, I suppose. I have no coal left. Makes sense. And then assign someone to cleanse this. Okay, you have all the pack of provisions we're going to want for now, so you're fired. Let's make another harvester's camp. As a food source, of course. M is too far away on the keyboard. Can't reach that. It's not a good hotkey. You heard me. Okay, so we're still not happy enough, though. Granary is done. Because we've capped on fabric, that's good. Don't want pack of crops. Still have no containers. Still can't open this. Weird position to be in. No stone on this map. So we'll rebuild this. We can make water skins as containers, except for the part where we can't actually do that, because we have neither oil nor meat, nor any way to make them. And I sold all my leather repeatedly. So, no, I can't. Sadly. It's not going as planned. That's right, we can make tea at the apothecary, but it takes metal, which we don't have. Curses. don't really want to sell bricks. This isn't going quite as well as I'd hoped. Probably limit porridge to 100. But I expect we'll make more than 100 porridge. This trapper's camp became useless. Let's move that. Nobody really available to work in other buildings yet. Okay, we are done with the blight post. For the time being. Now we can man the markets. Feels a bit better. Still no way to get stone, man. My God, Whimsy 1, I actually legit forgot we were on the map type where ghosts can spawn. You're right, we haven't seen a single ghost. What the heck? But where ghost? Where ghost, though? The Harvester's camp is 5 seconds, but the Trapper's camp is not. Interesting. Any backseat rules for this game? Nope. You can comment anything you like. I'm not necessarily going to do as suggested. You're more than welcome to suggest stuff. Yeah, we're playing on the Cursed Royal Woodlands, I believe is the map type here. I don't have any way to make pottery, do I? Not entirely convinced I want more people at this point. Definitely make more harpy houses, though. Yeah, I can make this now. It'll help. Looks like we're gonna need less woodcutters for once. Good, they'll help build stuff. Got a few blight rot cysts, nothing major though. Still doing good on fuel. The only thing we need the Storm Geyser for is the Aid for the Fox Clan thing. Let me make sure that I can actually build that. No, I need 2 more pipes. Also, I'm not sure if I have any more wildfire essence, although I don't need it for the next one. Also, not sure the pump can keep up with the clay pit. And the other thing. So actually, we should man somebody in that pump. This one. Get more water. Harpies will be thrilled. Good. Everyone will be thrilled. was really hoping we might be able to make this a 5-year win, but I don't think that's going to happen now. We're too slow of a start here. Didn't get up advanced food quickly enough to make it happen, I don't think. But we'll do our best. I do have lots of money. I'd like to get more, too. I think we should keep aggressively chopping into new glades, too. Have I not seen a ghost? What the hell? Hello? Ridiculous. Right, that got completed. Good. Tools would be good. We could send these caches to the Citadel. The next trader has tools. That might help. Trade routes are worth more amber. I'll take it. Might as well. Ultimate challenge. Discover a forbidden glade. Get 70 amber. Only problem is on this map type, I don't know where this forbidden glade is, and I'm not allowed to know. So, let's do Harpy Majority. Straight up not allowed to know. Okay, now at least 2 species are happy. Can we do any better than that? Once again, we're going to run out of porridge pretty soon. Dang. Trader, I need your help once more. Please and thank you. Yeah, we're going to need some help. Perfect timing. Looks like a small glade. With the treasure stag, a royal treasure stag. I will definitely consider chasing that, depending on where it goes. We can just directly buy porridge from you. That's probably worth it. And more ingredients for porridge. Also probably worth it. You have no containers. You could buy meat to make water skins, but I don't have any leather. I don't know that small farm is actually any good. Bear in mind, we only have about 1 more year. I can just buy all the food I need. I don't need to make more food. We could buy stone to break into a cache. FF7 Hero, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. You 100 clay. Easy. This gives me 12 tools and faster traders. Take that. Barrels. Okay, stamping mill makes pottery very easily. Okay, let's do that. Then we have containers. Farms have vegetables? True. It's true. And you went right here. Okay, that's easy enough to get into. Let's do that. Cool. Seems good. Could buy the eggs and turn them into pickles. That's also an option here. I'll dismiss her and summon the next trader, though. We just need a bit more happiness here. Biscuits or pie or religion for humans? Easier said than done. Oops. Gotta be careful with pottery. It costs a lot of fuel, so we don't want to overuse it here.
Yeah.
Ripped copper bars. It's fine. And then granary can make pickled goods. Which the foxes love, and only the foxes? Only the foxes love pickled goods. What else can I make with that? Maybe that wasn't as important as I realized, or as I thought. What about biscuits? Biscuits can be made from herbs. Can't make flour, though. Ah. Can also make wine for luxury, also involving ingredients we don't have, and also applying only to the foxes. Not good enough. Not good enough. What we have is reeds and pottery. That's what we have. And lots of it. Guess that'll have to do. Can make wine from reeds. Oh, you're right, actually. We totally can. Wait. Yes, you can make wine from reeds. Oh, we totally can make wine. Cool. Let's enable that at the distillery. Just weed rind, thank you. Wine. Doesn't matter what container you use. Please limit it to 50, though. For the love of heck. Don't think I want more newcomers yet. Skewers or jerky? Jerky would make the harpies happy. Requires meat. Or no, insects. Insects and fuel we have. We can make jerky. Skewers we cannot make. Sounds like jerky then. Can also make incense for religion. Although we have 2-star incense already. So I guess it doesn't matter. It's all good. Build a smokehouse. There's a setting that disables all production on new buildings by default. Oh, that's a good setting. Might want to use that. Thank you for the heads up on that. How about no? There we go. That'll sell. Seems a-okay. You done? You only have 53 seconds. Hurry up. Swear to heck, if you fail this, because I marked the wrong trees, I'll be very slightly annoyed. Good. Hidden Trader Cemetery and our first proper ghost. Do a corruption, they say. Catching is doing a corruption. We got 1 reputation. Hostility from open to dangerous glades is increased by 6. Wait, what? That's not what I thought that was going to do. Well, crap, that's bad. Guess we're doing Foxkeeper now. That was really bad. Super not worth it. But we did fulfill his request, so we can provide the goods. This clearance water is all we need. We have to stop using the clearance water then. Which we can stop doing at the clothier for a minute. One less person in the clay pit will help too. Then we can get a bunch of stuff. That's nice. Report this for big gains. We'll do that. I just need more provisions. Makeshift post. Seems fine. More ancient tablets. More porridge. More good stuff. This only takes a few things to rebuild, so might as well. Stop making porridge, they say. Don't be ridiculous. No one tells me to stop making porridge. Hi. If we get flour online. Can be made from insects is very good. Or Explorer's Lodge is back. And it's going to be +3 this time. Let's take the Explorer's Lodge. Get that online. I'll need more planks for that, but that's what the supplier is for. And we got large grain nodes, too, I just realized. Although that's a forager's camp, which we do have, right? That's... yeah, we have that. Cool. So I want a warehouse over here. Long way to take a break, but that's fine. Good Glade overall. We're a lot closer to a victory. Again, a year 5 victory seems impossible, but year 6 should be totally doable. I meant to check the trader. I guess we're going to do that next year, huh? It's too late now. It's not quite true, but mostly true. It's fine, it's fine. Let's stop running double harvester camp. That seems overkill. Hostility is very high. It's a bit. These harpies need jerky immediately. Good. Not gonna worry about the Blight Rot Cyst. They're still not accumulated enough to actually do anything to us. Oh, I see. We finally hit the outburst. Bummer. flour, coats. We got coats coming. They're coming. Now, porridge can come too. We can also use the grain to make flour, if I'm correct, right? Yes, we sure can. Please limit that to 50. Okay, now we should be able to get advanced food online for next year. That ought to help. Question is, do I keep cutting into glades or not? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh yes, we now have enough water for the ghost? That's not true. We're almost at enough water. We need 50. Wait, why is it going down? Must be making porridge. Yeah, we're not quite there. Scamps on the fly. Need more bugs. There's plenty of bugs over here. Should be able to make pie then. Did I get the pie making house? Did I actually remember to do that, or was I just looking at pie and decided not to? I decided to build the other thing. The Explorer's Lodge. I mean, 3 global resolve is basically as good as making pie. And now we're at 53. Okay, there we go. Calm Spirit creates a treasure chest, and that treasure chest contains rubbing tools, 30 coal, 30 oil, and 30 sea marrow. It's kind of sweet. Jerky is now online. Life is good. Just needed some hydration, that's right. That's 2 in 4 minutes. Yeah, we need more coats. Speed that back up. +1 to global resolve every time you sell goods worth 50 amber. Perfect timing, because I have a lot of amber. And you have a lot of tools. Excellent, Bliss. Excellent. Oh, and you directly sell reputation, too. Half a point for 20 amber. Good. Perfect, even. It's time to trade. So, let's see. We have a large abandoned cache for 24 tools. We have another one for 24 tools. So I can use up to 48 tools, actually, or 45 tools. How much does that cost? Oh my god. But why, though? Why so expensive? Jesus. Don't have other stuff I can really sell here. So we can lose all the parts. I could buy tea. That might be better than buying the generous donation. Yeah, we should do that. Still need more harpies, but we can get more harpies. Alright. That'll give us at least another +1 global resolve as well. For all of that traded stuff. 5 harpies. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I need to keep them for 30 seconds. That's fair. Well, that's fair. Don't need to do any more trade routes for now. That seemed like it went really well. What I'm saying. You two do this. You two do this. So that's 2 more points. We want to get points from happiness. Want to man this thing once it's done. And we want to get the stormwater online. We need pipes for that. You do have pipes. Sweet, thank you. Need planks, but we can make those at the supplier. Okay, looks like we're setting ourselves up good for a year 6 win. Oh, and I get 20 more amber, of course. So I can buy this. Ha! Thank you. I don't think I'll have time to actually make any of these. Alright, the humans will go into the blue momentarily as well. That's great news. Foxes are really happy. If I favor the humans, everybody else is still happy, so let's do that. We definitely don't need to cut into any more glades, it looks like. Only losing a lot of stuff. We have no wood anymore. Okay, we have to start making certain things. We're overdoing it here. Please don't make pottery anymore. Or jerky. Both of these things have to stop. Cool. Back, delete the smokehouse. Give me my planks back. Please and thank you. You only have 2 minutes to come up with 34 coats. I don't think that's going to happen. Nothing to mine. Delete it. Stormwater thing online yet? No. Am I going to be able to make that fast enough? No clue. Yeah, I don't have either of these things. But I can just work 2 people on it. Seems fine. We only need 2 more points after all. We did both of the... Oh no, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We super duper have a year 6 win, and that's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. That tea really adding a big bonus there. .91 per minute. For blam. No payment for me. Let's take the W. Where'd my stormwater go? Hello? I think I got turned into porridge there. Either way, GG.